There's a lot of work to do out there, and a lot of support is needed to make it happen.
Your support of the foundation in general allows you to actually touch parts of the city, hearts of people in the city that otherwise might not be as supported.
We have these remarkable Rotary experiences that can be milestones in our individual lives, and we can do it here, right here in Toledo Rotary.
The Rotary Club of Toledo was established in 1912, and by 1918, we'd set our sights on community impact. An impact that continues to this day. In the past fiscal cycle, the Toledo Rotary Foundation granted nearly $245,000 to more than 30 organizations serving Northwest Ohio.
We can't underestimate the impact that Rotary at the local level and global level makes, but it's also the impact it makes on each of us as Rotarians and how we personally engage. It's not an impersonal contribution going to a big organization, but it provides us with an opportunity to make a difference.
Our foundation granted Sunshine Communities $10,000 for medical equipment.
So for the last 75 years, Sunshine Communities has been supporting individuals with developmental disabilities, but what many people may not know is that a vast majority of those individuals have serious medical complications that require additional support.
Sunshine Children's Home was founded in 1950 by the parents of 5 children, all of whom were born with developmental disabilities. Today's Sunshine Communities serves about 250 children and adults in Northwest Ohio, including 59 living on the original but expanded campus. They will benefit from the automatic defibrillators, bladder scanners, and a crash cart.
Next year, Sunshine Communities will celebrate our 75th year. We couldn't do that without the support of local organizations and local foundations like the Toledo Rotary. Without their support, we truly could not operate and fulfill our mission of supporting individuals with developmental disabilities.
We granted Big Brothers and Big Sisters of Northwest Ohio $10,000 to fund its Empowering Future Leaders program.
As a response to the impact that COVID had on our communities, also with the public unrest and the recession. The program was designed to help our youth overcome some of these here challenges associated with those 3 incidents, and centered around turning our youth into leaders. Because we all know that leaders make better decisions, and also leaders are very productive in the community.
Over 1,800 school kids will participate in the Future Leaders program. The grant pays for books, journals, and art kits.
There's plenty of data talking about how it teaches a child to self-express, to control emotions, to build self-esteem. So when they get that art kit, we train them how to use it in the program, then they take it home. That's a long-lasting impact they have. Art kits we use, craft kits, STEM kits. Also, during the height of COVID, we all learned just how certain households were impacted for a lack of technology. All of our graduates walk away with a tablet to where they can continue to learn in the space out beyond the program.
This is the Same Cafe at the downtown Toledo Library. Same stands for So All May Eat, but it's not a soup kitchen.
It was really born out of the idea that there had to be a more dignified way to bring everyone to the same table. Oftentimes there are stigmas associated with food pantries, soup kitchens, things like that. And the original founders wanted a way to really comfortably and easily bring everyone into a space where they could participate and enjoy a meal regardless of where they came from and what they had.
We granted Same Cafe $10,000 to launch its Cook to Work program, which will prepare 150 students for jobs in the food service industry. In addition to preparing a vulnerable population for meaningful employment, the program addresses current labor shortages, especially for restaurants.
After they're done with the course, they should be able to get entry-level food service jobs really anywhere, but also the skills built into it are very customer service focused, so that they can also get entry-level customer service jobs as well.
Nuestra Gente and Water for Ishmael are 2 programs that serve immigrant populations.
Nuestra Gente is a Latino nonprofit organization established in Lucas County 2008, and our mission is to promote the culture, the arts in our community, and also to serve immigrants.
We granted Nuestra Gente $10,000 for security cameras at its community center on Broadway in Toledo's historic South District.
It was a huge need that we knew in our community center because we want to protect the building, secure the building itself, and also protect our clients. Sometimes we work late nights here, sometimes weekends, and we need to have security in our building.
So the story of Water for Ishmael comes actually from the Old Testament. It's a story about a young boy and his mother who were sent away from the home, and they were in the desert, and the young boy was about to die because they had run out of provision. And the mother didn't want to watch her son die. His name was Ishmael. And in that story, it says that God heard the boy crying, and he provided the water that the boy needed to survive in the desert. And so the concept behind Water for Ishmael is the concept of people on a journey who are in need of some very practical help in order to complete that journey and be successful.
Water for Ishmael also received funding for security upgrades.
Honestly, school safety across the nation is an important thing, but we serve a population that is sometimes discriminated against and sometimes a target for terrorism. So we want to make sure that our clients are safe in the building.
Without the supporters from people like Toledo Rotary, this work couldn't get done. We couldn't do what we do for the animals without that support.
Yes, Toledo Rotary helps animals and the environment too. We granted Nature's Nursery $10,000. A new wildlife rehabilitation and education center on Dutch Road in Waterville replaces the original undersized facility near White House.
Nature's Nursery received a grant from the Toledo Rotary Foundation for support of our new admissions office at our new building. The admissions office sees several thousand people per year that come in and admit animals. Currently, Nature's Nursery takes in almost 3,700 animals per year, and being the first impression they have of us as they step into the doors into that admissions office is really important to build their trust and make sure that they're comfortable leaving that animal that they found in need of care with us.
All of this and uncounted millions more, courtesy of Toledo Rotarians like you, and every dollar counts. The goal for this year's Toledo Rotary Foundation campaign is $125,000 and 100% participation.
Well, one example of a smaller donation making a significant impact is as minor as a $10 contribution, giving us the ability to buy another box of nails for a habitat house.
It's an interesting metaphor. A $10 box of nails can hold an entire house together. And your contribution to the foundation can help hold together the entire community we call home.
And we're so grateful for those foundations that support our programs, because it's not all about the money, it's about helping others.